So this weekend I decided to snipe, and it's a rarity for me because I do not snipe. It's just not a play style that I particularly enjoy. But I decided to go in there just to see how I would do. And surprisingly, I did really well. I mean, really well sniping. And while sniping, I came up with 5 rules or 5 principles that I use that really helped me in my quest to snipe. So the first principle that I found out is that you got to learn to use your left when you're right. And what I mean by that is your left thumbstick and your right thumbstick. The right stick is solely to center the target in the middle of your screen. And that's what you're trying to do. As quickly as possible, you want to try to center that person in the middle of your screen. Now, the better you are, or the more precise you are with centering that person in the screen, the fewer adjustments that you have to make, and the more likely you are that you are actually going to hit the target when you snipe. Now, the second one is your left thumbstick. And after you've made your adjustments with your right thumbstick, your left thumbstick is used to simply drag your scope or your character over the character that you're shooting at. When you're using the right thumbstick, sometimes you will over adjust and sometimes you will under adjust. So you may be in front or behind of the character, and what you're going to do is use the left thumbstick to pull the camera back or push it back to the other side too. So the second thing that I found out was if you use the thumbsticks one at a time, you get a much better result as opposed to trying to do it with both sticks at the exact same time, because you have more of a chance using both sticks to oversteer or over adjust, which will just throw your shot all off. So if you're trying to snipe, use the sticks one at a time. I recommend it for people that are beginner to medium. So the second key that I found out is you need to strafe. Strafing is if you use the left stick, walk side to side, you need to strafe. And what you're trying to do is to limit the number of turns and rotations that you have to make when you're trying to snipe. You want to be squared up, so all you have to do is aim and shoot. Learn to strafe. Now, the next thing that I figured out was that you have to predict or anticipate where the enemy is going to be. And a good rule of thumb for myself was wherever my teammates are is normally where the enemy's not going to be. Use your teammates. So what you want to do is get to some place where you can kind of set up or at least be ready for someone coming around the corner. So the better you are at predicting or anticipating where the enemy is going to be, the more time you will have to set up and the better off your shot's going to be. All right, so the final thing that I used that really helped me out while I was sniping was to keep moving. Everything that I use is always about progression and advancing, going forward. So I like to keep moving. I use my last known position, which is that red dot when you use a sniper rifle without a silencer. I use that to my advantage. So you're going to shoot, then kind of scurry off to another area, and as they come flanking in there, bam, you have set up your next shot for whoever else is coming. So you want to keep moving. That way you can at least escape. Even if you don't want to set up another shot, you can get away from these swarms of teammates that tend to follow after you've killed one of their buddies. So remember, keep moving.
It is a beautiful day to